long-term growth projections for global natural gas demand remain strong, increasing more than 40% over the next 30 years. So there will certainly be demand, and the U.S. will certainly have the supply.
LNG exports have declined. Also, manufacturing and industry have declined, and so they use a good portion of the natural gas. So we have declined quite a bit, but we're starting to see the bottom turn, and we're starting to see increased natural gas utilization in the country and exports.
And another thing that comes from the natural gas resource here and across Appalachia is the potential for a new petrochemical industry. I call it the Appalachian petrochemical renaissance.
Appalachian petrochemical renaissance that I've been talking about spans the entire natural gas value chain. So producing the natural gas, transporting it, extracting the ethane, that's the liquids, the natural gas liquids, and then creating a solid environment, a business environment for companies to come in and make investments. Because we can use that ethane to crack it to produce polyethylene, which then is the raw material for plastics. This area, as you probably know, has a very robust plastics and polymer industry. That can be grown because we'll now be producing the polyethylene right here in this region. So across the value chain, from producing the natural gas to producing the plastics and polymers that can be then exported around the world. That's the opportunity in the area that Youngstown and the broader region have.
At peak construction, the Shell plant was employing almost 7,500 union workers. Many of those are Ohio unions, and it will create 600 direct jobs and another 4,200 indirect jobs.
So we have the Shell cracker, which is under construction, as you know. PTT has not yet made a final investment decision, but I'm very optimistic that they will. And then there's enough ethane that can be produced in this region to build 3 more crackers. So if you think about 600 family-sustaining full-time jobs at each one of those crackers, you can do the math if you had 5 of them in the region. And then all of the indirect jobs that would come out of that. It would be an economic boom, the likes of which this region hasn't seen since the steel industry came to be.
The Department of Energy's Vehicles Technology Office is investing in the R&D of next generation vehicle batteries. And we at DOE and the Secretary, from the Secretary on down, are excited and proud that this R&D will play a role in helping Lordstown move toward becoming the country's voltage valley.
If we start moving towards a lot of battery-powered vehicles, electric vehicles or EVs, which is the endeavor is going to be an electric vehicle truck, you still have to recharge those batteries. And what is clearly happening, not just here in this region, but across the United States, is more electricity is being produced by natural gas because it's low cost and it's clean. So the more EVs that we bring on, the more electricity we're going to need to recharge those batteries. So it's not a direct connection, but it's an indirect connection. However, for this area, if you can become the voltage valley, if you will, that means jobs. And again, family-sustaining, generational jobs.
For over a century, Farmers National Bank has stood strong. Through booms and busts, peaks and valleys, we've learned to know the seasons and how to grow in each of them. During challenging times, everyone is reminded of the value of solid relationships in both life and business. Farmers, stand strong.